Thank you. So to get an idea of the conversation we're creating here, how many people have a Twitter account? Wow, that was unexpected. And how many people have donated to a nonprofit in the last 3 months? So it looks like everybody. So this is perfect. So what I do at the Huffington Post is we call it citizen journalism. It's called participatory Web 2.0 distributive journalism. It's reporting using the crowd or the viewership that we have at the Huffington Post. So it starts from chasing a story, getting the facts of a story, fact-checking a story. We act, the editor desk acts as the quality control. We make sure what we're getting isn't false. We choose what should be featured and what shouldn't. We put it up. So that's kind of the only role we want to play, ideally. And then on the flip side, once it's up, the citizens, the viewership, the community acts as both the people who get it out there, and then we're adding a component that I want to talk about today, which is about acting on the story. So to demonstrate this, I'm just going to take you through one story that we reported on Tuesday of this week. In fact, a couple weeks ago, Ariana Huffington, our editor-in-chief, launched something called No Impact Projects. Another thing we're launching, Bearing Witness 2.0, which is us concentrating on the personal stories, the human cost of the greed and corruption on the corporate side that led us into this recession and that we can see continue to happen, whether it's in the healthcare system, the banking system, simply fraudulent corporations that are out there that keep on coming out. So out of that came dozens of stories, hundreds of stories, really. Out of those hundreds, we choose dozens to feature. At the beginning of the week, we found a woman, Monique Zimmerman-Stein, who had given up her sight so that her daughter could keep hers. They both had a rare genetic disease. It's degenerative. She couldn't get treatment anymore. They both had health care, but traversing the healthcare system was so complicated for them that they kept on being hit with these charges they didn't expect. They went into debt. She couldn't afford it. And just the story of her giving up her sight for her daughter was very powerful for our readers. So that story was found by our community. It was sent to us. It was extra facts were found by our community. It was then reported for us, put up, and spread around the web by our community, using things like Twitter, Facebook, Dig, Reddit, so forth. So that's the participatory aspect that's common that we've built. And then on Tuesday, we launched something called called Impact. This is the problem of launching No Impact and Impact on the same week. And I had a slide. I don't know if we're putting those up. But the impact vertical is about taking it one step further and allowing people after they read a story to volunteer based on what they read in the story, or in this case, to donate based on what they've read in the story. So it's not taking you off site. It's within our skin. And it was built by Causecast, which is a great organization out of Santa Monica, integrated with All for Good, which is out of the nonprofit arm of Google that creates this whole list of ways to volunteer. And we raised in 24 hours nearly $25,000 for this woman through micro donations. Just kind of showing. It was really cool. Yeah. So that's the very beginning, and we're still kind of expanding on it, but I'll leave it there.